A mechanic noticed this truck parked outside an auto parts store. The owner apparently had a blowout in the woods and the driver had to be somewhere soon.
Customer states I have a clicking noise.
This GMC pickup came in for a replacement engine and the owner didn't mention any rust issues. They really should have used that money to buy a new truck that's got a frame left. That spare tyre is ready to final destination someone on the highway.
Customer states tie rods are clunking. Customer also put some chicken wire around it to prevent the clunking.
This customer's wheel fell off while they were driving down the interstate.
I'm sure that's fine. And
A customer sent in this video asking about this transmission noise, but look at how they have the truck lifted, only using a floor jack while the truck is in drive. This really could have gone badly.
customer states I hit a hubcap. It's been one hell of a hubcap.
This mechanic went to work on his buddy's brakes and found them like this.
Yeah, not only is a leaking diff fluid here and that shock's not attached, we go around to the other side. The shock! What axles is doing that?
This customer was getting their tyres changed, and when the mechanic put it on the lift, they found the suspension like this.
Okay.
This was one of those vehicles where the longer you look, the more and more issues you just keep spotting. Customer states, "It sounds like my tyres are ripping while I drive. I don't even know how this happens, but it's lucky they brought it into the shop when they did."
That's gone. That's crashed. That's gone. But it's got brand new tires.
Customer states the car feels like it's moving from underneath me.
Look at that beautiful baby in all her glory. She's so sexy. What the f is that? Are you kidding me? You drove here on that? Holy.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Customer states just put the spare tyre on for now. Customer's front axles were like this among a bunch of other issues, and they drove off without getting it fixed. Customer states, "What's wrong with my steering?"
Customer states front end noise. Yeah, probably.
A little bit overdue on that new hitch, I think.
Customer states my brakes are a little stiff. I think they're more than stiff.
Customer stated they slightly hit a pothole.
You should see this.
Oh, there's no pinion bearing.
Yeah, no, it's gone.
Yeah, we look. Oh.
Well, the bearing's there. It's just not attached anymore.
You already know this guy was in a crash, and his buddy said he knew how to do bodywork for cheap.
Where is it?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. No, perfectly fine. And let's see this side. Nice.
I would not be standing this close to these batteries as they look ready to pop.
I don't think I need new rotors. Yep. Pretty sure.
One of the weirdest electrical issues you'll probably ever see. Turns out there was water in the fuse box.
Customer complained that he was driving and he lost front brakes. Pulled the tire off. I could already see the brake pad on the inside, right in the rotor. Pulling this off. There you go.
Customer states my truck feels loose while driving and turning, and this is what their sway bar looked like.
Something wrong? You're just starting making noise.
Customer states the rear end sways back and forth when going over 50 miles per hour.
Like you can see the whole thing sitting still and it just... I ain't got no gas in it.
Mechanic found the subframe like this after the customer was complaining about hearing a noise when turning and braking. The mechanic showed them this video and they proceeded to deny having any of it repaired. These are some of the worst shocks I've seen, and they were off a Ram that was only 7 years old at the time.
Scariest test drive I've had in a while.
This customer was a short time away from having their hood fly up and smash their windscreen on the highway with this latch. Customer states fix my steering wheel and then do my state inspection. Yes, they literally thought there was something wrong with it and didn't realize it was just a stupid steering wheel cover spinning around. Customer states vibration in front while driving.
How much does that cost?
Customer states my gas pedal fell off while driving. Lucky it wasn't the brake pedal, but still scary nonetheless. This vehicle rolled in like this, likely after hitting a curb. This customer came in only wanting an oil change. There might not be a next oil change after this one, because that frame looks like it could snap at any moment.
Abbott. So. crazy.
Customer states, can you give this an oil change as it's a bit overdue, and check the tyres. This was on a basically brand new Audi at the time, so you'd think they'd have money to take care of their car a bit better. A customer had just bought this car recently and started hearing this creaking noise. It's hard to make out, but it's missing some lug nuts in the wheel and a bunch more all around the car were finger tight.
I don't think the flywheel is supposed to come off when you pull the clutch. Nope, definitely not. Here's the other side of it. Well, everyone's sheared. That's not even the worst part. And yep, and that's really. Call the harbor. We got a boat anchor.
While out for a short drive, this customer started hearing a noise from the rear of the car. When they stopped, they filmed this. It turned out the caliper had seized on the brake rotor. Customer states, I hit a bump and now it's a bit noisy. Considering they were driving on the flat tire and destroyed suspension, it would make sense.
I don't think this is supposed to happen. Huh.
Customer states the car was shifting hard and making weird clunking noises.
Hell no, bro.
I think we found out what the thumping noise was.
Customer states wants undercarriage inspection. I don't think this is how you go about it.
This one is a true mechanical nightmare right here.
So on today's episode of That's
Customer states my brake pedal keeps going to the floor and had apparently put 3 bottles of brake fluid in it within the last week. This customer drove in complaining that their truck was shaking and was also driving odd. They were completely unaware their driveline was damaged like this. Customer states I hit a bump and now it's a little noisy. The farmer who sent this in for repair really took it through the ringer. I don't think there's a part that isn't damaged.
Yeah, that brake is seizing.
Looks like this truck decided it wanted some quick disconnect suspension. At least it just needed a new bushing only, and the shock was still fine. A customer sent in this video and stated, "There's a loud thumping noise whenever I go above 65 miles per hour. This had apparently been going on for a few days, so it's insane they're still driving it around and hadn't got it checked out yet." A customer sent in this video asking what's wrong with their car and how much it will cost to repair. They even said it happened while they were parked at the store, but I highly doubt it. Customer bought in their newly purchased Chrysler Aspen for a state inspection. I don't quite think they're going to pass, and as always make sure to get those pre-purchase inspections. Customer states, "Is this tyre safe to drive on, or would it cause a blowout?" Thankfully they listened to the mechanic and had it replaced.
Guest states it feels like their clutch is slipping.
Looks like the good old duct tape couldn't fix this tyre puncture.
What? Nail, dude.
Get the screw. Let's just do a quick inspection of this vehicle. Yup, that's tight. And wait. That ain't supposed to be like that.
Customer states, "I just installed these coilovers myself and now it makes a noise when going over bumps. Looks like they should have done a bit of extra work while installing the suspension." A 2007 Mustang came in with massive vibrations, and the mechanic found the engine mounts like this.
Alright, so here's the first for me. You see there's 4 in this tire there. As we come around, there's 5, 6, 7. That's all that's in that one. That's one tire. Then you have this one here. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 nails in this tire.
Looks like this customer got some new type of quick release arm. Customer states, "I think something is wrong with my alternator," which was a fairly close assumption.
Oopsie.
USPS wanted the shop to only replace the diff bearings, even though the spider gears were chewed up. Can't wait for the diff to blow again in a few days. Customer states, "My front right wheel hit a pothole and now it won't spin anymore." The CV had snapped in half and was super worn out. Customer states, "I need an alignment." They definitely need more than that. Thanks for watching another episode of Mechanical Nightmare. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe and comment down below which clip you think was the worst. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode.